Hey everyone, welcome back into the fruit farm. My name is Fruitsies, and today we're going to be going over the Two of Wands. So for the Two of Wands, the first thing that we want to do is kind of look into the pictures of each individual card and see if there's anything that really stands out to us, and seeing if there is anything that really grabs our attention in regards into what we want to do. So for the first thing that we have here for our Two of Wands is that we have from a Dark Mansions tarot deck, we have here the Two of Wands, which are acting as these stakes or these poles that are kind of holding this trapeze together. I'm not sure if that's what you call them, or the walking when you walk the rope. And you have someone that's here really just kind of tiptoeing and being able to handle their balance pretty well. Very showcase, very showmanship, especially with the background, with the curtains. Very feel of a circus, like an act, like things that you're doing to impress others. Something that really stands out to me is the balance that they're having and kind of doing their showcasing of what is happening. For our other picture that we have here, this is for our mystical manga tarot, and for this particular picture we do have someone who's just kind of sitting down looking into some sort of crystal ball that kind of looks like a world. That's just the way that it is shaped, like they have the world in their hands with the Two of Wands and kind of having the sky in the back. To me, this is giving me a really good impression of maybe kind of holding the world in their hands, kind of being in control, being in charge, possibly contemplations of maybe what they want to do, especially with the face in their expression, about trying to figure out and decipher what it is that they want to do or where they want to be headed. And that kind of brings it also into the Crystal Visions tarot, where we have here someone who is on their dragon, someone who has been really tame and accustomed to them. Comparative to the Ace of Wands with the same tarot, you had the birthing of this dragon. Well, now we have the rider coming in with the Two Wands, and we see that the tail of the dragon also has the picture of the world. And we have them contemplating, looking out into the horizon, possibly contemplating where they're going to go on their next journey, what is the next thing that they want to do, where are they wanting to go in life, just kind of getting a feel of kind of moving, kind of more of a dynamic sense of maybe where this card wants to take them down in life. And so with that, we also have with our little book of tarot written by Barbara Moore, just to kind of go a little bit more in details to what this card could mean. And in the picture that we have here, this is the Pagan Cats tarot, where we have a cat here kind of looking out into the horizon and kind of seeing what's awaiting for them. So it's another way to kind of depict some of the artwork that goes into these tarots. And this is what we have. So for the Two of Wands, we have here for our keywords, we have vision, determination, intention, confidence, business or career proposal, or decision. And it says, possibilities abound as far as your eye can see. It's almost embarrassing how many ideas you have and how many things you want to create. Having lots of options is supposed to be a blessing, right? Like all the twos, the Two of Wands is not about the nature of the choices, but about how to make the choices. There are lots of ways to make a decision. The message here is to rely on your will, passion, and courage to guide you rather than on logic, emotions, or outcome. And then for our tarot tip on this card, we have easy versus hard choices, which says hard decisions aren't necessarily about important things. A difficult decision is one where there is no clear best choice. To help you make the decision, use the twos. Pull them out of your deck, shuffle, and draw one. The Two of Wands advises relying on your passion and courage. Cups, emotions and relationships. Sword, logic and common sense. Pentacles, the desired outcome or finances. So I think it's a really interesting take on maybe doing a different way of doing a layout based around the twos And this is something that we're going to be going over more in detail as we go through the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords, where it's about the making of choices. And that's kind of what it's trying to hammer out here. And the big basis of that is that we want to make sure that we're making those choices based around our passions and courage. And then for our instant answers, we have here, if an opportunity doesn't make you say hell yes immediately, then just say no. So far with this Two of Wands, it have been really interesting to see how we can have a clear take on this, on how we can make decisions in our lives. I know that with some readers, they like to use the two as a form of maybe there's going to be a travel coming up soon in your life. But these are all different ways on how different readers will interpret the cards that they have in them. And just like with any other reading, the very first thing that you need to focus on is your own intuition. That's always going to be the most important thing that you can do. And without further ado, I really hope you enjoy this card review session. If this is something that you want to be more updated on, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and just to make sure that you get notified of when these videos come up. If you are more newer into tarot, that's completely fine. Feel free to leave any comments in the section below. If there's any questions or maybe some things that you found really interesting about the Two of Wands and maybe something that really stood out to you. But in the meantime, I hope everything goes well and stay fresh.